Hi everyone, it's Caleb telling you the Sabbath School lesson today. The title of our story this week is Food for One More. I'm so excited! Now let's go start. It did not rain in Israel for months. The fields were brown and dead. The rivers and streams had dried up. And finally, even the brook Kerith, where Elijah had been hiding from King Ahab, dried up. But God was still caring for Elijah. Go to Zarephath, God said. I have told a widow there to take care of you. So Elijah left Israel and traveled more than 100 miles away to another country. There at the gate of Zarephath, a widow was picking up sticks. Elijah asked her, "Would you please bring me some bread and water in a jar?" The woman had turned to go get the water, but she stopped when Elijah asked for bread. "I don't have any bread," she said. "All I have are a handful of flour and a little oil. I'm gathering firewood so I can bake some bread for my son and me. After we eat that, we will die." "Don't be afraid," said Elijah. "Go home and make me a small piece of bread. Then make something for yourself and your son. For God says, the oil and the flour will not be used up until He sends rain on the land." This woman was not an Israelite, but she believed in God and placed her faith in Him and decided to trust God to take care of her needs. It happened just as Elijah said it would. He went home with her and she made some bread for him. After that day, whenever she went to break bread, there was just enough flour and oil. The flour and oil never ran out. The miracle God worked to save Elijah also saved the lives of this woman and her son. Sometime later, this woman's son became sick and died. Her first thought was that God was punishing her. "What do you have against me?" she cried out in sorrow. "Did you come to remind me of my sin and kill my son?" Of course, God did not cause the boy to die. God's grace brings the gift of life. God's grace had kept all three of them from dying during the famine. Elijah had been staying in an upstairs room at the widow's house. He took the boy to that room and cried to God, "Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him." God answered Elijah's prayer at once. The boy came back to life. God cares about the problems in your life too. Even though bad things sometimes happen, God still loves you. He wants you to trust Him. He will take care of your needs, just as He cared for Elijah and the widow of Zarephath. Thank you for listening to my story, boys and girls. Remember, God always loves you. Bye. Thank you for watching.